So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Instant match reaction. Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. When is the pain going to end? Because once again today we were absolutely shocking. Shocking once again. But there was only one person today to blame. And that's down to the manager and down to Erik ten Hag. Because at half time he thought he would go brave. He thought the best idea I've had to get us back into a game, which we were never really in the first half, my best idea is to bring on Scott McTominay for Kobe Mainu. And this is a Kobe Mainu who has been your best player over the last couple of games in the midfield. This is a Kobe Mainu who has been one of the only shining lights in this team in the last 3 or 4 games. So let's take him off and bring on unreliable Scott McTominay. And do you know what I'm seething at? And do you know what I'm so angry at? And do you know what I saw coming as well? Both of the goals, both of the 2 Nottingham Forest goals, the fault of Scott McTominay for once again, and not the first time this season, for being out of position. Dominguez, free as can be on the edge of the box because McTominay is not tracking his runner. There you go, 1-0 Nottingham Forest. We get back into it. Do you know what? We get a late Christmas gift from Matt Turner. 1-1. Marcus Rashford scores. Was never in the game for 80 minutes. There he goes. His first shot on target. A gift and a goal. And you're thinking, come on now. Win this game. We've been crap. We've been terrible. But maybe we can go out and get 3 points now. There's a counter-attack. Manchester United lose the ball. All the midfielders are forward. Because once again, Scott McTominay is out of position. It's traffic lights FC. We go forward, it's green. Then it's red. The midfield stops. They're non-existent. No midfield. Morgan Gibbs-White. Have another free shot on the edge of the box. 2-1 Nottingham Forest. Because none of these midfielders go with their runners. Ericsson, washed. Doesn't have the legs. His passing was crap today. But that sub of Scott McTominay cost us the game. That was criminal. Whoever gave him the idea that was a good idea, it might have been Ten Hag himself. It might have been. Because this guy seems to love Scott McTominay. This guy seems to be in every manager's team. And apparently he's a dream for every single Manchester United manager. I don't know how, because I don't see it. And I've been saying it all season. You cannot play this guy because he will cost you goals. And he's unreliable. Every game. I don't care if he scores goals now and then. I don't care about that. I care about my midfielder, the guy who's actually meant to be in CDM, doing his job. He can't do it, man. He can't do it. And also other players, Anthony, 100 million for a piece of crap. When's the improvement going to come? What did he do today? What has he done all season? What has he done? We're relying on youngsters to be our shining lights. These are the players we paid the big bucks for, doing absolutely nothing. Stop picking your favourites. Stop relying on your favourites. Because it's going to cost you a job. And it's shocking, man. But you can see it, man. I saw it the whole game. It was coming. Because once again, we were crap. Where was the intensity from the Villa second half? Where was that football we saw? Where was it today? It just disappeared. It's like magic. I finally believe in magic because of what I'm seeing from these players. Because once again today, they look like pedestrians. They look like they were a bunch of new players who've never met each other, have no idea of anyone's ability, and have no idea how to play football, man. That's how bad it was today. The first half, guys, Jesus. Wow, worst game of football I'm ever going to see. It was sideways, it was Nottingham Forest attacks, it was losing the ball FC. But that second goal, man, traffic light FC. Just went red, everyone stopped, and the midfield was non-existent. There's no point having a midfield in this team unless you have Kobe Mainu on the field. Because It's actually refreshing that we have someone in the team like Kobe, who's experienced, who knows what he's going to do, who knows how to play in that role, unlike someone. Absolutely shocking. I'm absolutely seething once again, man. Because how are you meant to go forward as a team when you cannot build on good results? When you cannot build on your wins? The Liverpool game, then the West Ham defeat, the Villa game. I was applauding these players. Incredible football in the second half. Best I've seen us all season. I don't know how we did it. I've not seen that good football this season from the players. And some of them can pull it out of a hat. Like magic. And in the next game, it's gone again. Where is it? What does he do in training? I don't know what they do. I don't know if they over-celebrate the win. I don't know if they're just fragile. But these players, man, are not fighting for the manager. They're not. And I know I said they were. I'm going to come out and say that because in the Villa game, it looked like they were. Great football in the second half, fighting for the manager, coming from 2-0 down. And once again, you go to 16th place, Nottingham Forest. Not an easy game. New manager, just beat Newcastle, playing some good football, but you have to win. You have to win and build on it. Otherwise, how do you expect to go forward and succeed as a team? I've had enough of this, man. I've had enough. I don't want to wait for the injuries anymore. I just want to see my team build on good results. It's not much to ask for. You put City against that team, you put Liverpool against that team, you put Arsenal against that team, and 90% of the time, they're going to come out winners and come out with 3 points. And that's something we cannot do. That's something these players are incapable of doing because they are useless. They are absolutely useless, they're fragile, and some of them just don't deserve to put on that shirt. It's as simple as that. But absolutely shocking, man. I am just fed up of seeing Scott McTominay, who should have been gone, in this team, man. Because he's costing us games, he's costing us goals. And I don't want to hear anyone saying, well, he scored your goals this season. Oh, he's won your games this season. I don't care about that. I care about my players in the right positions that they play, doing their job correctly, tracking their runners. Where was anyone tracking their runners today? Eriksen, crap. McTominay, and Eriksen, Bruno, and Scott McTominay midfield. A recipe for disaster, just like McTominay is in CDM. Honestly, man, I'm so fed up of this because I know the problem. We know the problem. We know what the problem is with this team. But they just don't seem to fix it, man. I'm absolutely seething, man. Absolutely seething. But yeah, let's get into the player ratings. Andre Onana, he can't do nothing about the goals. So we'll just give him a solid 4.5. The defence today, Varane had a crap game. Johnny Evans was shaky. Dallo was poor. Wan-Bissaka again got done multiple times by Elanga. Wasn't a good performance from the defence today. So we'll give all of them a 4. Eriksen a 3.5. Thought it was crap today. The worst I've seen him play in a very, very long time. Even when he was playing regularly for us, he wasn't this bad. But today was shocking. 3.5. Bruno would give a 4. Useless today. Absolutely useless was Bruno Fernandes. Could never get him on the ball. And when we did, the passes weren't there. They were overhit. They weren't getting to the players. He got dispossessed. Shocking today from him. Kobe Mainu, 5.5. I thought he was good when he was on. And that sub, it just baffles me. It's the craziest thing. It should be criminal. Ten Hag should get some prison time for that. He really, really should. Because you cannot be doing that. Relying on Scott McTominay to change you a game. Change you a game. But it cost you it. What are you going to come out and say? I'm interested now. Because you cost us that game. Rashford, again, playing in that striker role. Guarantee you 3 things. Death, taxes, and Manchester United strikers get absolutely no service. No service at all. And the goal was a gift. It was a well-taken goal. Great composure by Garnacho to find Rashford. Great goal by Rashford. But then he go and concede straight away after. And how many times, I think on an average, we have conceded 7 minutes after we've scored a goal. 7 minutes on an average. That's what I mean about these players being fragile. So yeah, Rashford gets a 4, but it's not his fault. Garnacho, 5.5 as well. I thought he was one of the only players actually trying stuff today. Trying to go forward, trying to create a team which was never really in the game. Anthony, 3. Could go as low as 2.5. What on earth? What on earth have we bought? Honestly, what on earth have we bought? 100 million. 100 million gets you that. Gets you that, nah. I've had enough. Yeah, 2.5, 3. Ericsson, 3.5, if I mentioned him already. McTominay, when he came on, disaster class, 1. Cost us both the goals. Who came on? Dallas, have we done? Yeah, done a defence. Yeah, that's all of them, isn't it? Absolutely shocking, guys. But manager for me, 2. That sub cost us the game. And there's been multiple times this season when certain subs have just been wrong and cost us the game. You can praise him when he does well. Like the other day, changed the game in the second half. But when you can't build on it, and you've done it multiple times now, there's problems. There's problems obviously lying there, aren't there? So yeah, 2 today, shocking. I mean, yes, it wasn't of course good, missing Højlund, but you can't have excuses. It's Nottingham Forest. It's Nottingham Forest, but yeah, guys, man in the match, Garnacho or Manu for me. Take your pick, but yeah, it's shocking, guys. I don't know, honestly, where we go from here. I'm never getting fooled again by a comeback, by a late win by this team, because they've shown to me now they're not up for the fight. They have shown to me now they're fragile. I knew they were. I've been saying it all season, but you know, you just hope. You hope, don't you? It's the hope that kills you. But yeah, let me know. Leave a like, subscribe. Where do we go from here? Shocking. Shocking.